We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we get some more playoff football. And then we also get a light slate here in the NHL, one game, but then we get a much better slate tomorrow in the NHL. Already looking at that. And then we get 4 games in the NBA. So should be a lighter, more relaxing slate. I have all of 4 plays to give out for today. So should be interesting. Should be, I guess, some kind of fun. Just a little bit more of a relaxing slate. So, but before we do that, before we get into that, we'll go over last night's slate. We'll go over all of that. I'll kick it off here with college basketball. I went 27, 30, and 1, down 5.95 units. Tim will break down whatever games he wants to part of that. It was just a lot. The one game I will break down is I split even on the one game I went to yesterday. I went to East Carolina and Memphis. I had Memphis minus 6.5 and under 151. The under hit, and ECU wins straight up on a last-second buzzer beater. Definitely worth the loss to be able to experience that, because that was a hell of a moment. Everybody stormed the court. It was awesome. So, and also they gave out free T-shirts. We got a free T-shirt. It was a Minji's Mania.
Oh, sweet! Let's get it.
So definitely, that was a fun game yesterday to go to. I'm glad I decided about an hour and 15 minutes before the game started that I was going to that game. I got myself a free ticket. The NFL. Moving on. The NBA. I'm just kidding.
I'll talk about the NFL.
I lost every bet. I lost every bet I made in the NFL yesterday. Square cheese hit yesterday. Raiders fall versus the refs. Bengals plus 5.5, plus 200, loser. And I really needed that touchdown at the end of the game because that would have pushed the game over as well. The under hits, and I lose that play. Patriots plus 4 and plus 167 on the money line. Oh boy, they didn't show up. So 0-5 in NFL playoffs. Great way to start the playoffs here, down 4.32 units. What you're gonna do? I have all 2 plays. I think I like the rest of this wild card round. One happening today, one happening tomorrow night. In the NBA, I went 4-1. I had a nice little NBA day yesterday. The Blazers plus 7.5 win straight up. Brooklyn Nets take care of business. Cavaliers, what a comeback. They were down, I think, 20 at one point. They cover, win by 5. I have minus 4.5. The Bulls cover plus 2 or the plus 5. My only loser was the Miami Heat at minus 130. So I went 4-1 in the NBA yesterday. Nice little day there. Up 2.7 units. And in the NHL, I went 7-5. Up 3.81 units. Had a really nice day, and if I didn't add on a couple plays, it would have been even better. Carolina Hurricanes. Well, I'll start my losers. The over in Colorado and Arizona. It's pretty plain and simple. You bet the overs when it comes to those games, and that's going to be a 6.5 in a second for tomorrow's game for Colorado. Sorry, I had minus 140 for the over 6. I had the team total under for the Detroit Red Wings as well as the Buffalo Sabres money line. Both those do not come in. Sabres lose 4-0. My mic is choppy.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of like, I can hear you clearly, but it's just a little bit of the extra garbage noise on the bottom.
Okay, how about now?
Okay, it sounds a little bit better now. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. And then where was the Sabres suck. They didn't cash my money line. The Blues kept it competitive considering they had that many players out. Plus 179. I would make that bet again. But they do not come through for me there. And to end the night with a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth, a game they absolutely dominated by expected goal margin. They should have won around 4.16 to 2.30, something along those lines. In overtime, and the Sharks were 6-0 in overtime previous to that game. Now they're 6-1. the Pittsburgh Penguins win in overtime. So the only people who cashed on that game were the ones that bet the under or laid the chalk with the Penguins. I did not. I took a shot on the dog in that one. It's okay. If they would have won, that would have been a 6-unit night for me in hockey, and it would have been beautiful. Winners: Carolina Hurricanes, puck line over the 5.5 between Nashville and Boston. The Florida Panthers puck line as they win 9-2. Under 5.5 between Buffalo and Detroit comes through. Beautiful. At plus 121, that was a nice little casher there. The Kings, I was super heavy on the Kings yesterday. Money line and the puck line, both those come in. Philip Deneau, 2 goals last night, including the empty netter around 45 seconds left in the game. Cashes me that. Probably the most exciting game of the night. And the one I got super excited over, I cashed the plus 204 with those Ottawa Senators. Nothing like fading the Edmonton Oilers at extreme high plus money. So overall yesterday, hockey was good. NBA was good. Everything else sucked. I finished 37-41-1, down 4.76, or actually 37. I wrote that wrong. It was 38-41-1, down 3.76 units because I forgot to put into the numbers the Hawaii game at the end of the night. So overall, not a great day yesterday, but hockey and NBA are definitely picking it up for me.
There you go. Yeah, it was a good day over at the site. Obviously, me and Nick disagreed on both NFL games. Neither one of them made it to the site. And the one lean that we and Nick were thinking about putting up, we're happy we didn't because we did not put up the over in that Cincinnati game. But I hit both my bets. I had Cincinnati and I had Buffalo. And I'll say it once and I'll say it again. New England are frauds. They were not good.
They'll be back next year.
Well, yeah, they'll be back next year because they have Belichick still. That's the only reason why. Mac Jones is not good. He's a rookie, and we kind of saw that yesterday. So, anyways, and then Cincinnati, that was so fun. That was really good to see. For the first time in history, someone was able to text another person the Cincinnati Bengals won a playoff game. Last time they won a playoff game before that, 1991. The first text message ever sent was in 1992. So there you go. So that was kind of a fun little statistic there to have fun with. But yeah, 2-0 with that. Really excited. I got 3.5 plays in NFL today. So I'm excited for today's card. NBA last night went 3-2. The two losers being the under in that New York and Atlanta game, and then Orlando plus 11. I took a shot with Orlando. Figured it might have been a letdown spot for the Mavs. Did not work out that way. It's all right. 3 winners last night were the Toronto Raptors, which as 7.5-point dogs beat Milwaukee straight up. That was fantastic. The Chicago Bulls plus 5, which at 5-point dogs won straight up. That was fantastic. And the Denver Nuggets beat the ever-living crap out of the Los Angeles Fakers. I remember that sports guy in our chat sent a picture saying, look, it's a picture of the best player in the world. He's also next to LeBron James. And it was Nikola Jokic. And that, so fantastic. Another big win. They play again today. And so I'm going to be on them again today. But 3-2 day there. Nick had a nice day on the ice, 6-2 on the site. Only 2 losers were San Jose and that Arizona over. He already went over all of his stuff there. I'm not going to go over every single college basketball game because that would be ridiculous. We went 27-28-1. So 1 game under 500. We were down like maybe 2.5 units. Not a bad thing considering at one point in the day, I think we were at 10-19 or something. So I'm all right with that. We still had a profitable day. We went 36-32, up 3.11 units. Big thanks to the NHL for that one. So overall, really good day and ready to jump right into today's as well. So let's do it. Got a lot of chat people in the chat, so we're gonna go ahead and say hi. I gotta pull up the Google Docs for today's card. There we go. Monmouth -4. Monmouth. Do we have it? We don't have anything in that game. It would be a lean towards Maris +4 by half a point. But we have that one lined at a -3.5, so no value towards that one. Wichita money line. Wichita is against Cincinnati. I'm all right with that. We have Wichita as 3-point favorites. Ohio State -8. We have them as 8.5, so it'd be a half a point lean that way. Caps money line. I know Nick likes that one.
I like them in reg.
Yeah. Sup, fellas? Sup, Dre? Welcome. Morning, Rickett. Morning. The Milwaukee Bucks suck. Hey, I had the Raptors, so I'm happy with that one. Raptors 3-0 versus Milwaukee this season. There you go. Mike Glennon. Yes, Mike Glennon. Terry telling me to bet Kings -1.5 was a W. I believe Nick said it too during our show yesterday.
Yeah.
Jarnell, good morning. Juan Miguel, good morning. Kings puck line, thank you, Nick. Yup. Monmouth, Monmouth, fine. I believe it was a slight lean towards the other side, but half a point, not a big thing. Iona, once again, half a point lean the other way. Didn't bet that game, obviously. Manhattan, half a point lean towards Manhattan. So all those were games that we did not bet a side on. I believe the only side we have is Villanova today, -15 versus Butler. Okay, a lot here. Do you guys think the Eagles-Bucks game will go over the 34? I mean, these are holy crap. Yeah, these are like way weird spreads or heavy teasered. Over the 34, yeah, probably. I can see that one going over 34. Cowboy game over 38, yeah, why not? Chiefs game over 34, yeah, why not? And the Rockets over, I have them over the 240. So, good morning, Tiffany. Lost a 5-teamer yesterday after Coastal Carolina missed 2 out of the last 3 free throws to blow the game and lose in overtime. Oof. We had the over in that game, so that worked out. Happy Sunday from Nola. Happy Sunday, Danny. All right, Nick. We got 8 games to go over today, and I know we're probably going to spend like 10 minutes on each football game. So let's go ahead and start off with this one.
Yeah, this one's kind of interesting. I may have added a play on it. Tampa Bay Buccaneers host the Philadelphia Eagles. This line is now Tampa Bay -7 with a total of 47 in this game. I'll let you go first. What are you looking at this one?
Eagles. I talked about this one for a little bit last night during our show. By the way, if anybody stopped by, we appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out. Yeah, I'm on the Eagles. I grabbed them +8. I also grabbed them on the money line. I think they keep it close. If we look at this Tampa Bay's team right now, they are beat up to hell. I believe their starting running back is Le'Veon Bell today. And Godwin's out, no AB. I mean, obviously no AB. And this offensive line's dinged up. The defense is dinged up. This is a Tampa Bay team that is not, in this shape, is not a Super Bowl contender. I know they still have Brady, and all they need is Brady and Gronk. No, if Philadelphia is smart, they'll end up double teaming Gronk. Tampa Bay will have no run game because Le'Veon Bell is old and can't do crap. And Tom Brady can't win this game throwing the ball 40+ times. I think this game stays close. I think I'm on the contrarian decision. I'm on the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's get it. I don't know. This is one of my more confident plays, minus the 2 plays from yesterday. That in terms of confidence level in the 6 games, it was Bengals, Bills, Eagles were my top 3.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what we have for injuries here. All right. I'm trying to see what we have for injuries here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Trying to see if they're in or out. And this is I'm trying to find these and but I'm just trying to find whether or not these guys are in or out, because I think Evans is due back today. I think Evans will be fine, and I think Leonard Fournette might be back for today, if I'm not mistaken. I need to know about Leonard Fournette here.
Leonard Fournette's out. He's out.
I don't think he is.
I think he was officially ruled out.
Oh, he will not be activated. They said that 19 hours ago. Okay. But here's how I approach this game, because it says probable on covers. So, I said as this game was,
it says IR for him on DraftKings, and then it has a Ronald Jones the second out. So they're gonna have their 3 running backs of Vaughn, Bernard, and Bell. And Mike Evans is set to be in.
Here's the way I was looking at this game the whole time. Is if I was going to bet either side, I needed 10 points to bet the Eagles. I needed a 7 to bet the Buccaneers. I got the 7. I'm taking it. Give me the Buccaneers minus the 7 points here. I guess we're going to disagree again. Tom Brady, I don't think is going to let up here against Philadelphia. This Buccaneers team, the time to back them is when they're at home. They're 7-1 at home this season. And you said yesterday New England were frauds. You were right on that one, because they didn't beat anybody good recently. Let's go take a look at what the Eagles have beat. Oh, man, they beat the Washington football team twice. They beat the Giants. They beat the Jets. Holy crap, they beat some crazy teams. Oh, and they lost to the Giants once. What am I missing here? The Eagles can only beat teams that suck. When they face a legit team, maybe like the Cowboys last week, granted it was with a bunch of backups for Philly, they get blown the hell out 51-26, like they should be with backups. This is not an Eagles team I particularly trust. The last couple times they cruised. They cruised into the playoffs against the Giants, the Washington football team, the Jets, the Saints with Simeon. It was the Saints with Simeon and the Broncos. The last 2 times they've played legitimate teams, they get blown out against the Cowboys and they lose to the Chargers. So here's the situation. Buccaneers win this game by double digits. And I'm sorry, the Eagles are not going to win this game. The Buccaneers are the better overall team, and I took the Buccaneers minus 7 points.
Well, it will all depend on the rushing game, and keep in mind with Tampa Bay has their top 2 running backs out, and Le'Veon Bell is going to be their starting running back. You're telling me he's going to have a good game today? No,
yeah,
I don't think so.
I think running backs are interchangeable.
I don't think that Le'Veon Bell just comes in and has a good game. He is past his prime. This is not a spot that I'd be interested in going after Le'Veon Bell. And
you're emphasizing the running backs too much here, Tim.
No, I am not.
It's a next man up. Running backs are next man up. Do not overvalue, because look what the Tennessee Titans did without Derrick Henry. Obviously, they crashed and burned without. No, they got the number 1 seed without him. They're fine. Running backs are overrated. Okay? The difference between losing a quarterback or a wide receiver or a running back, I would rather lose the running back than the wide receiver or the quarterback. Like, running backs are interchangeable. We see that.
I don't know.
It's exactly what Mike Glennon says. It's the offensive line that matters, not the running back. Because we can see we can see running backs that have a discrepancy in talent put up the same type of numbers with a good offensive line. We saw that with the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, Ezekiel Elliott's the more talented running back, but Tony Pollard can put up similar numbers because he has a really good offensive line. So, yeah, no, I think that you're overthinking the running back situation here. Absolutely.
I also see the Eagles coming into this game rested because they essentially had a bye week last week when they didn't play. And Tampa Bay, they played their starters last week. So, I don't know. This just seems like
I don't think that's going to hurt them.
Where Philadelphia keeps this game close and covers the 8-point spread and even wins the game. That's just my thoughts on it. At the end of the day, this game's going to get played, and it's 1 play or 1.5 units for me. So I'm not super hung up on it.
Fair enough. And this is just a plain and simple line spot for me because I was waiting for either a 7 or a 10. I wasn't going to touch this if it stayed at 8 to 9.
That's fair. Back to the chat for a minute. Any thoughts on the Army Lafayette game? Under. Lean on the Bucks game total.
Under. I think this Bucks defense shuts down Jalen Hurts.
All right. Running back isn't a bit. Yeah, whatever. It says Mike Glennon. Yeah. Bell is not a bad receiving back. There will be some big plays. Rested or rusty? Rested. What up, gents? Giving you the thumbs up. Thank you,
Appreciate
Francisco. Tim, there's no way they win this game. That's fair. Hey, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. At the end of the day, it's one play, and I'm taking my shot at a plus 290 dog. That's it. I think that they're the biggest live dog this week, minus the Cardinals. Morning Twins, morning Brian. Philly 0-6 versus playoff teams. Buccaneers and a teaser. That's fine. Yeah. Fade rookie quarterbacks like you guys didn't last night with New England. Because I know a lot of people was on New England fade rookie quarterback or on fitting that, but whatever.
That's different. There was more talent on Mac Jones than there is on Jalen Hurts.
Le'Veon Bell plus 2 touchdowns. No, I don't think so. I don't even think like.
What's the odds on that? Mike Glennon, tell me what the odds are on that.
Well, we'll go ahead and move on. I know that me and you kind of agree on this game, though.
Yeah, San Francisco 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, the next matchup here with the Cowboys as 3-point home favorites, a total of 51 in this game. And I'll go first on this one. I like the Cowboys. I did a TikTok video on this last night. I did a free pick video on this a couple days ago. The Cowboys are the better overall team. 49ers 10-7 this year, 9-8 against the spread, 8-9 over under, 6-3 on the road. Dallas Cowboys are 12-5. They're 13-4 against the spread. They're 8-9 over under. They're 5-3 at home. Dallas comes into this game. Granted, they played a beat up team there, but they got the cobwebs out after losing to Arizona. They take care of business against the Eagles, 51-26. And this is a offense this is a Dallas team that's played really well. Since Thanksgiving, they are 5-1 since that Thanksgiving loss to the Raiders. And they had covered in 5 of 6 of those games. So this is a spot here where also I think a little bit towards the under in this game, to be completely honest, because since that Thanksgiving Day loss, the Cowboys had gone under in 4 out of 6. On the other side, we have a 49ers team who had to come back last week against a divisional opponent and win in overtime to get this playoff spot, unless we would be seeing the Saints playing right now. Previous to that, they beat a Houston Texans team that they put up, I think, 3 points in the first half. They lost to the Tennessee Titans, where they had a pretty decent first half lead. So this is a 49ers team that I feel like, even though they won their last 2 games, it kind of felt like they limped a little bit into the playoffs, where they had to really struggle to get into the playoffs. And the Cowboys really didn't. And the Cowboys have been a really good team against the spread. And I had this game priced around Cowboys minus a touchdown. So I took the 3 points and I ran with it. So give me the Cowboys here, minus 3 against the 49ers in the spot.
Yeah, I'm on the Cowboys as well. It's more of I'm high on the Cowboys for the playoffs. I have them as I have them coming out of the NFC. In my opinion, I have them in Cincinnati. But this is a spot where I think this is their opening game, and this is going to be the big test for the Cowboys. Because if they can win this game and get a little bit of momentum going their way, I think that this could be the strong run that they need to start the year or to start the playoffs. 49ers with Jimmy Garoppolo Garoppolo is playing, right?
Yes.
With Jimmy Garoppolo in, I really don't think they can really win a playoff game. I just am not high on the 49ers. I haven't really been all year. So, and I've been high on the Cowboys. I think I think it's a good spot for him.
So, Tim, you're telling me we're going to fade the 2-time Super Bowl champion Jimmy Garoppolo?
When he was a backup, yes. Don't even.
I'm just messing around.
Le'Veon Bell is plus 1,300 for 2 touchdowns.
I don't hate that. I really don't.
Give me his rushing yards under and 0 touchdowns. Cowboys -3. I'm scared they're going to mess it up. No. History has shown Dallas self-destructing. I'm not buying it this year. This is a different team. This year. That's just my thoughts on it. Let's keep riding.
Yeah, I don't see any props for Le'Veon Bell touchdowns, unfortunately, on our book. But our final game of the day, the Steelers are at the Chiefs. Chiefs are 12.5-point home favorites, a total of 46 in this game. What's your thoughts on this one?
I'm on the Steelers plus the points. I got it at 13. I know these guys just played, and it was a ugly game, and we saw, like, what was the score when they played last? Like 36-10. I don't see that happening again. I see this one being an ugly game where it ends up finishing like a very low score, like 21-10 or something like that. And it ends up being a low scoring game where Kansas City gets up a little bit, and then they might try to sit their starters or something in that nature pretty early into the game, because Pittsburgh is not particularly a good team. They might want to get rested up so that when they play the Bills next week, they might actually have a shot. I feel like this is a good spot for Pittsburgh to minimum cover. I know I'm a little bit higher on the dogs today, minus the Cowboys, but I feel like in a playoff game, 12.5 points is too many points. So we're going to go Pittsburgh plus 12.5 for this game.
Yeah, I stayed off this one. I'd be a lean towards the over for me in this game, actually, a little bit. I think we see a little bit of offense. I think that if I had to go, if there was anything I had to bet on this game, I passed on this game. If this line moves to 14, give me the Steelers. That's very plain and simple. And if this line drops below 10, give me the Chiefs. That's the way I'm looking at this game. Similar to that first game of the day with the Buccaneers and the Eagles, where I was looking for a 7 or a 10. I'm looking for a 10 or a 14. This 12.5, 13, I'm not going to get involved. If I had to go ahead and bet something right now, just to bet something, as contrarian as this sounds, give me the team total over for the Pittsburgh Steelers at 16.5. I think that you can ask Big Ben to put up that many points, or the Chiefs team total over 29.5. Unfortunately, I was looking for a 7 for this number. I was going to take the Chiefs first half because we know how bad this Steelers team is in the first half of games, and usually they come back in the second half. But it's a 7.5 now for the first half line, and I just couldn't get involved in that one. So I didn't want the 7 and a hook. I needed the 7 for the first half there. So for me, it's a lean towards an over, but no play.
That's fair. I want to, as crazy as it sounds, I want, as a player prop, Ben Roethlisberger over a touchdown. And that's over a rushing touchdown at plus 900. Well, if you think about it, what are the Steelers going to have to do in order to win this game? I think they have to run at least a couple of trick plays and really mess with this defense. I feel like Ben Roethlisberger running the ball for a touchdown could be something interesting. That's just a thought. I'm not betting it, but
just you putting the tinfoil hat on, thinking, "Hey, let's try to get a Ben Roethlisberger touchdown today."
Yeah, I just want to quickly put. I just got an ESPN alert.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Kevin Durant out 4 to 6 weeks. So
ouch.
Fantastic. But that is all the football. Let's go back to the chat. I've got to find where I left off. Niners plus 9 and a teaser. I don't know. I really don't. I'm on the Cowboys, so I'm hoping they win by double digits. Dallas doesn't self-destruct. Mike McCarthy will. I don't think anybody self-destructs. I think it's a different team. Under in the Chiefs game. If it's under in the Chiefs game, that really, really favors the Pittsburgh Steelers. Brady loves checkdowns to his running backs in the playoffs, especially red zone, and if they lead the ball right away to at the end of the day,
ready, Mike Glennon. Here's how I'm going to approach that, and this will be a quarter unit play. Quarter unit.
Okay.
Le'Veon Bell, first touchdown scorer, 14-1. Quarter unit play. I will put that in as an official play. Le'Veon Bell, first touchdown scorer.
Where would that be under? Where would that be?
Exotic markets.
Exotic markets. Interesting. First drive, first touchdown scorer. Miles Sanders.
That's how I will approach that, Mike.
Devontae Smith. Philadelphia Eagles defense.
No. So that's how I will approach that. Give me a quarter unit for Le'Veon Bell to score the first touchdown today. And I usually don't bet that, but I'll take a shot with that.
That's fair. Mike McCarthy will inexplicably go for it on 4th and 15 at some point and cost him the game. Okay, no, stop it. Pass. I like the under in the Steelers game. I don't see this.
I think this could be 27-20, to be completely honest, and it goes over.
Yeah, that would be perfectly fine with me. What's the KC team total?
29.5 at -120 on my book.
There you go. Chiefs will win, but freeze to death in Buffalo, 100%. I think the Steelers will put up points on the Chiefs defense. Yes, that's my point. I think that's the case. Yes.
I may jump in on the over there.
Francisco's laughing at it. That's fine.
That's fine.
Hey, what's up, guys? Any favorites in NBAs today? Do you guys like the Pistons to cover versus the Suns? We'll go over that in a little bit. All my plays are running across the bottom. Pedro Martinez, that's a good name. Ben over half an interception. No. Ben over 5 interceptions. Absolutely not. I think you're crazy at that point. Chiefs first quarter, first half, full game. No. What's new with Durant? He will not play a full season again. Correct. That's nothing new. Taking bets from Mike Glennon. Hey, win a damn football. Win a football game, and then I'll trust you, Mike Glennon. That I'll say. But until then, shush. Got Cowboys -3. Cowboys over 51 are the play. There you go. I'll do that with Nick. Chiefs -7 first half. I can see that, and then it stays close.
Good. That's a great line. I had 7.5 on my book, unfortunately.
There you go. I like Dallas to win big. Being a Packers fan, I've seen McCarthy do all he can to cost us a game. Being an idiot, I think Dallas has the talent to overcome the coach. Correct. I'm going to tease that up to 47.5 for the Steelers game. I don't mind that at all. Sixers play today. I did not bet that game. All right, 6. Yeah, no, I didn't play that game. I missed your pick for the Bucks game.
I'm on the Bucks -7. Tim's on the Eagles +8.
There you go. All right, Nick. That was the 3 football games for today. I accidentally clicked into baseball on frickin' covers. We'll go ahead and move into your massive NHL slate, Nick. We get your one game. We get the Capitals hosting the Canucks. A total of 6 in this game. Washington's a -180. Where are you looking?
Yeah, this one's pretty plain and simple to me. I'm taking the Washington Capitals in regulation at -130 in this game. We have Vancouver coming in 16-18-3. They're 19-18 against the spread. They're 14-21 over under. They're 8-11-2 on the road. We have Washington, who is 21-8-9. They struggle in overtime, I've noticed. 21-17 against the spread. 19-17 over under. 10-4-5 at home. And it's pretty plain and simple for me. I took Washington in regulation, and this is something I'll look to do with Washington the rest of the season. Is if I like them, I just take them in regulation because I believe they're 2-9 in overtimes. Thatcher Demko and I believe Ilya Samsonov are the expected goalies for today. TJ Oshie is questionable. Looks like he's going to play. They're going to still be without Dmitry Orlov and Connor Sheary on the other side. This is a second half of a back-to-back, and we might see a third-string goalie, if not Demko, going on a back-to-back. So I think that this line will go up when they announce, I believe it's Spencer Martin would be the third-string goalie that they called up from the practice squad because Yaroslav Halak tested positive for COVID yesterday and was pulled from his start, and it was Thatcher Demko yesterday. So we may see a Spencer Martin sighting. I think that this would be a smash spot here for the Washington Capitals if that were the case. I like the Capitals here in regulation. That's now at a minus 155. Wow, that line's moved to 200. I'm pretty sure they confirmed it then if that's the case. So, yeah, I'm going to be on – I'm going to be on who do you call it today? The Capitals.
There you go. Let the best win. Caps and reg. Yeah, he makes up a good point. Chiefs are the 2 seed. They won't be going to Buffalo.
Yeah.
So the Buffalo.
They'll only go to Buffalo if Buffalo makes the AFC Championship game. Wait, no, they wouldn't be. They would never go to Buffalo. They're the 2 seed. Wow. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, they're the 2 seed. So yeah, they wouldn't be going to Buffalo. Hey, that's fine. They'll beat them in Kansas City, or so Buffalo is rooting heavily for Pittsburgh today.
Yeah.
Awesome show last night, made my night. Yeah, of course. We're going to be trying to do watch-alongs every Saturday night, whether it's for NBA, NHL, NFL, all that good stuff. We're going to try to do watch-along for the NFC and AFC championship games. Have like a whole day event with that, so that should be fun. But we'll give you more details as we go along. Curry will not be playing tonight due to his new injury. I saw that. We'll go over that in a minute. What's good, gents? Do you got anything for the Suns game? We'll go over some NBA now. That's fine.
Yeah. We'll move on to the NBA. I have 2 spots in the NBA I like today.
Me too.
So we'll kick it on off here. Phoenix Suns are at the Detroit Pistons. Suns are 11.5-point road favorites, a total of 214.5. What are you looking at in this game?
Yeah, this is sorry for whoever asked about the Suns game. I'm not interested in this one. Looking at it, this is the 1:00 early game, and the spread's just too wide. I'd be interested in the Suns, but not at a minus 11.5. Should they win this game by 20? Yes, they very well should. For whatever reason, Detroit's been playing better as of late. As crazy as that sounds, they've won 3 out of their last 4 games, including wins against Toronto and Utah. So could Detroit win this? Could Detroit cover this game? Yeah, they probably could. Am I going to go after this one? No, this is not the game I'm interested in. Maybe a slight lean towards the over 214.5 in that one, but ultimately nothing going. No real significant injuries in this one either, so nothing really going for me in that game.
Yeah, looking at this spot for me, I'm getting up my NBA notes right now. My projected line, stuff like that. My projected line for this was 11. And it's now 11.5, 12. So I guess it'd be a slight lean towards the underdog in this one at home. Not trying to get involved in this game, so pass.
Yep, that's fine. Maybe the under, maybe. Detroit 99, Suns 107, maybe that type of game, maybe. They both on back-to-backs. Are they actually? The Suns didn't play last night. Suns played on the 14th. Nope, they're not on a back-to-back, and Detroit didn't play yesterday. They played on the 14th as well. Yeah, neither of them are on a back-to-back. We'll keep moving on.
Yeah, we'll look at the Houston Rockets and the Sacramento Kings. Kings 5.5-point home favorites, total 240 in this game. Jeez, that's a high total. Where are you looking?
Yeah, I'm on the over. I This game was a little bit of a sweat over last time, but I don't see it being a sweat this time. This game, last time they played, went over with like 40 seconds to go. I think this one goes over halfway through the fourth. Once again, these are two teams who do not believe in defense. They're both bottom, what was it? Bottom three in terms of defense. Let's look. Sacramento is 28th, allowing 113.6 points a game. And the only teams below them are Charlotte and then Houston, allowing 116 points a game. These two teams are high-paced, and they're going to go back and forth. I like the over in this game. I know it's a really, really high total, but I'm going over. I got it at 239, but I'm going over the two. I'll go over the 240 as well.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't get involved in a total that high. For me, I had this game handicapped at 6.5. I really don't touch totals in the NBA that much, though. So, for me, this was a lean towards the Kings at 5.5. Because I see about a point of value on that, but not enough for me to get involved.
That's fair. That's fair. What's up, guys? Doing an awesome job like always. Appreciate it, Eddie. Rock bottom types of defense. I'm thinking this game's going to go under. I don't think so. And I just don't see these two teams.
240 is a high number, though.
240 is a high number, but I think it should be higher. I think it should be closer to 240, 245, more 245 area than where it's at. But we'll see. The game's got to get played. Ricketts likes the Timberwolves. We'll go over that game next. Last game went over. This game will be more defensive. I don't think so. These two teams don't believe in defense, so not really. Ohio State and Penn State under what? What's the line on it? We have it totaled at a 138. That's our projected line. So if that helps you out at all. All right, Nick. We got 2 games left on today's slate.
And these are 2 of the games I'm actually betting. All right, we have the Golden State Warriors are at the Minnesota Timberwolves in this one here. Timberwolves are on 4.5 point home favorites in this one, a total of 216. 216. What are you looking at for this one?
Yeah, and the reason why Minnesota is a favorite, A, they're at home. B, no Curry today. He'll be out with a right hand soreness. And Draymond has been ruled out for today as well. He's still dealing with that calf injury. This is a spot where it would be a lean towards Golden State. Because a lot of people are going to see, oh, no Curry, oh, no Draymond, and everybody's going to go right after Minnesota. And I feel like this could be a very similar spot to like the other nights when people saw that Golden State had no Draymond, no Clay against Chicago. And then there's been a couple of cases recently with situations like this. And I feel like this is a spot where Golden State could come in and win this game straight up. Yes, no Curry. Yes, no Draymond. This team is still deep. Did I bet this game? No, I only bet my 2 plays today. I have the one from last game, and I have the one for the next game. So nothing for me in this one, but lean towards Golden State.
I took a shot here. I took them plus the 4.5 points at Golden State. Even with Curry and Green out, I did adjust that line a little bit. So it's not like I'm just saying, oh, they should be whatever because they're that. I think even without Curry and Green, these 2 teams are even.
Yeah, honestly.
I had this game at a pick'em. You're giving me 4.5 points with the Golden State Warriors. I think that this is still a Golden State Warriors team that can win without Curry.
And they've proven it.
When they're playing lower competition, and I'm not particularly high on the Minnesota Timberwolves, to be completely honest. So, yeah, I'm going to take the 4.5 points with arguably the best team in the NBA just missing their best player. So, I'm gonna ride with.
If we figured Golden State has Curry, if they had Curry in this game, where'd this line be at?
If they had
Warriors
Curry,
-3, Warriors would be probably close to that favorite if Curry was in.
No if Curry and Green are in, the Warriors are 5-point road favorites. I think
5 to 7 point road favorites at both of them. Even if
you think those 2 players are worth You think those two players are worth 8, 9, 10 points?
Hell no.
I don't think any two players in the NBA are worth 10 points.
No,
That's just me, though.
Yeah, I don't think that they're worth that. Are they good players? Yes, they're fantastic
Very
players. I'm
talented
not
players.
saying I'm not saying that they're not, but I don't think they're worth that many points. It would be a lean towards Warriors. But did I bet this game? No, I did not.
I took the 4.5.
Yeah. Back to the chat. You mentioned without Curry, you're still leaning the Warriors. Exactly. That's my thought process on it. Pelicans just beat Golden State. The Timberwolves are better than them.
The Lions are better. The Lions are overinflated for this game.
But with the Pelicans game, when did it? Yeah, like 10 days ago. Why are you bringing up the Pelicans game? And that game was without that was still without Clay, and that was without Draymond. And that was without Curry as well. So no, I that was without all three. At least they have
Curry has sucked as of late. So you're saying? I mean, I don't.
Yeah, Curry's been rough. Yes, the total is 138. Then we have it exactly lined the same way. So no value on that game. Curry ain't, but 3-point shooter, big deal. Warriors have good. They do have good players. Warriors -7, 4.5, 7 if they're all in. 7 the most if Curry played correct. The Warriors team is built. Yes, it is. If you give me 3 without Curry, I'm taking it. Yeah. Jordan Poole prop plays. That could be an interesting idea. I don't mind that. Or Andrew Wiggins prop plays. Andrew Wiggins going up against his former team. I like that angle. But we'll go ahead and roll into this final game of the slate for today, Nick.
Yeah, Utah Jazz are at the Denver Nuggets. This line is now 5-point favorites for the Utah Jazz, total to 23.5. Where are you looking?
I grabbed the Nuggets. This team has been getting better at home. They've been covering spreads at home. We've seen the last 2 games. Granted, they were against the beat up Blazers and the Lakers, who are beat up as well. But we've seen Nuggets putting up points. Their bench is finally doing something. That was the big concern early in the year, is their bench. And their bench is performing, which is fantastic to see. I would say Nuggets are on a second leg of a back-to-back. I would say that. But I think the most that one of their starters played yesterday was 29 minutes, and that was Nikola Jokic. Most of their starters played anywhere from 22 to 25 minutes. That's nothing. You got a Denver team that's rested at home, and now this is a big game against the Utah Jazz to help them try to elevate themselves more in this Western Conference. You better believe they're coming to play today. I grabbed Denver. The Utah Jazz are going to be without Hassan Whiteside, so a little bit smaller lineup. I know they still have Rudy Gobert, but he only plays 35 to 37 minutes a game, and they need somebody for those other 10 to 12 minutes. That's going to be a big step up for Rudy Gay. But that's still going to be a smaller lineup at that time, and Nikola Jokic is going to eat him alive. If you want to look at a player prop, he's done it 8 times already today. Why not go after Nikola Jokic triple-double? I mean, can we have is there any other thing that you would really think? Let's look they don't have any props up for his triple-double. Okay, hold on. You can do Nikola Jokic to get the first basket and the Denver Nuggets to win it plus 1,200. That's interesting. But no, I'm kidding. I feel like this is a game. That's degenerate as all hell. Yeah, I know.
Kind of like betting a first touchdown scorer.
Yeah, exactly. So shut up, Nick. I might set up a $5 parlay on first baskets for today. That could be an interesting spot. But no. I'm on the Denver Nuggets today. I think they get the job. I think they at least keep this one close against a Utah Jazz team that's a little bit beat up at the moment.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. I took the 4.5 here with Denver. And I'm usually a dog player. It's very rare you guys see me play favorites in the NBA, and I'm on the dog in this spot. Plus the 4.5. It's a 5 now, so I wish I got that 5. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take the Nuggets in this spot. This should the Jazz be favorites in this game? Yeah,
Yes.
they should be 1.5 2-point favorites. That's what I had for my line. Should they be 4.5 5? Absolutely not. Give me the
No.
points at home with the Denver Nuggets. They are a really good home team.
Yep. There you go. Leaning towards the Jazz over in the Jazz game. Why not? Denver has been scoring. I don't mind that at all. Wiggins over 20.5 points. I don't mind that against his former team. Chiefs minus 9.5.
Where the hell are you seeing 9.5 and where can I
Nine and
bet
a
that?
half is a 9.5 is a beautiful line. I didn't bet. I'm on the
I would bet the
Steelers
nine and
though.
a half in a heartbeat.
Rudy Gay back though. He is back, but he'll get eaten up by either one of the centers from the Nuggets, whether or not it's Nikola Jokic or Jeff Green. He'll get eaten up alive, or Jamichael Green, whatever his name is. But that is the complete card for today. 8 games, and we still managed to go 51 minutes. Good work, Nick. But we'll go ahead. Before we jump into recaps and all that good stuff, Rudy Gobert is not back. He is out. Oh, yeah, he is out. He is. Oh, he was marked out last night. It's sorry, Gobert is in. Yes, Hassan Whiteside is out. No, I knew that one. But that is going to be the slate for today. Before we jump into recap and all that stuff, we'll go ahead and roll the bumper so you guys know the deal going on over at EarleSportsBets.com.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I think you should listen to that Coot Girl. There's a lot of good stuff over there. Even if you don't get anything from me and Nick, there's plenty of other cappers that are really hot right now. Go ahead and check them out and pick up some of their packages as well. So that also helps us out if you do that. But if you guys, some housekeeping. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. All linked down in the description below. Speaking of Picks and Parleys, Craig did his show earlier. Me and Nick live now. Higgs will probably be live in about 20 minutes. Allie Burns at 1:30. And then no game time decision today, but there'll be plenty of free pick videos and stuff being released throughout the day. Go ahead, check everything out over at Earle Sports Bets, picks and parlays, and winning free picks. Should be a good day to make some money. Recapping in the NBA, I like Denver plus 4.5 and the over in that Houston game. For the NFL, give me the Eagles plus 8. Sprinkle on that money line. And then Dallas minus 3 and Pittsburgh plus 13. Nick?
Yeah, I'm going to roll with the Buccaneers minus the 7 now that line is where it is. And I took the quarter unit sprinkle, Le'Veon Bell to score the first touchdown. Just a little shot there. The Dallas Cowboys minus the 3. I'm looking at the over potentially in that Kansas City game and a potential team total over for Pittsburgh. Washington in regulation at minus 130. Golden State and the Nuggets both taking the plus 4.5 for me.
There you go. Good luck today. Like that, Omar. Have a great day. Like the Bucks as well. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Nick, finish on out the stream for today.
Yeah, that's just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we go live here at ESP, which is every single morning, 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's just gonna about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys and good luck.
See you guys.